Shall we get it started tonight for the Q&A with the bouquet? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I really need to get out more.
Your memory remains.
Hey guys, what is going on? It is Bo here once again. It is time for another Q&A with the bouquet. It's been a super long time since my last previous Q&A, like a month I think, so I do apologize for taking so long to get my Q&A out. My semester is ending for school, so hopefully I can get some more videos out for you guys. Once summer hits, of course, we'll go on lots of adventures together. Deboki stories, Maple stories, Minecraft stories. But anyways, we'll be making lots of stories. But yes, now it is time for a Q&A, so I hope you guys are ready. I just picked out some random questions from my previous Q&A videos and that you guys have asked, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. Mighty Blade EMS asks, Dear Deboki, which Root Abyss boss do you like most? I did answer this in one of my Root Abyss boss videos, I believe, and my favorite Root Abyss boss is definitely Crimson Queen, I believe is her name. She's a big queen. She's really awesome. I really like fighting her because it just takes a lot of skills, I believe. You know, a lot of microing, gotta move around all over the place. And she's casting Seduce, Padus, Madus, Shanadus, Ladus, Casus. She's casting a lot of spells all over the place, and you just don't know what to do sometimes. But it's a very unique boss, definitely. I really enjoy it. Hatsune Miku asks, Deboki, do you like carrots or cabbage better? I like carrots if I'm eating them plain, but I like cabbage if they're in food. Cabbage is actually a pretty main ingredient in a lot of dishes, so it's really good inside food, and I think I would like it cooked a lot better than carrots. But carrots, I do like to eat it plain if I'm dipping it in ranch or peanut butter or watermelon. I don't know how you would dip a carrot in watermelon, but it is possible. Ziv Laster asks, my question is, if you had a pet cow, what would you name it? Well, I'll name it Ziv Laster. No, I'm just kidding. I'll name it Betsy. For sure. Betsy is a perfect cow's name. Cannot go wrong with that. Betsy! Zoroku asked, Deboki, what if you were Japanese? Well, then I would probably be Japanese. XK Phantom XK asked, Deboki, do you believe that good memories fade away easier than bad ones? And you know, this is a pretty interesting question because sometimes I do think that bad memories kind of stay with us a little bit longer. It's almost kind of traumatizing. And I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but I feel like sometimes that bad memories just kind of stick with us longer. Now, I came up with a little theory when I read this question. You know, being a human being, we humans are greedy in nature. You know, we want always more. We're never satisfied. So I think that sometimes that when we have good memories, that we have good things that happen to us, you know, it makes us really happy, but in our human nature, we want more. We feel like we can always achieve a better memory, maybe. So maybe that memory just isn't really cherished as much. Of course, those really good memories, though, are cherished with us, but I feel like the bad ones just kind of stay with us, or a little bit more prevalent to us. We learn a lot when a bad experience happens to us. Do you guys ever, feel that? Like, when you put your hand on a hot stove, and it burns, right? And you learn that, oh, well, that hot stove is hot, so I probably won't be putting my hand on there anymore. It's a bad memory, because you burned yourself. You're not going to have a good memory like, oh, I'm cooking such good eggs on this hot stove, and because the eggs come out so fluffy, I know the stove is super hot because of my gracious memory. It probably won't be like that. But anyways, I just think because we're greedy. Prototype QZ asks, have you ever kicked a rainbow? I've kicked a bag of Skittles. No, I haven't. Sorry, Prototype. Revenge to them asks, my question is, if you and Tammy had a kid, what would you name him or her? And it's funny because I think of this a lot actually. If I had a kid, what would I name him or her? Definitely if it was a guy, if it was a boy, I think I would name him Leonidas. Wouldn't that be so cool? Leonidas, do your laundry. If you guys don't know who Leonidas is, very shame on you, but Leonidas is the big 300 guy with chiseled abs, pecs like men. Glorious, glorious character indeed. Actually, no, that'd be kind of awkward calling my son Leonidas. No, but if I had a girl though, I would name her Chloe. I do know that for sure. Probably, just like Chloe is a really good name. I really like that name. You know, it's weird because I want a little girl. I don't want a little boy. I think boys are horrible. No offense, boys out there. But I just feel like boys are a lot more of a troublemaker. I feel like I could be more protective if I had a little girl, you know? That stereotypical dad with a shotgun sitting on his porch, any guy that tries to date her, I'll just be like, you wanna date my daddy, son? That'd be a pretty awesome dad. Anyway, the question was not, do I want a boy or a girl? The question was, what would I name them? Chloe if it was a girl, Leonidas if it was a man beast. Kirk895 asks, David, what in your opinion is the most boring character in the question mark? Well, Kirk895, I believe the question mark only has two characters. It's got the one curvy swiggle, and then it's got the one Dot. Obviously, the Dot is the most boring character in the question mark due to the fact that the question mark itself is very Kirby and cool. I'm just kidding. Kirk895's real question was, David, what in your opinion is the most boring character in the game? Now, it depends what game we're talking about, but I'm assuming you're talking about MapleStory. You know, I'm not really sure what the most boring character is because I actually do enjoy all the characters in MapleStory, just due to the fact that they're all unique, you know, if you different want to play style. But the one that was probably hardest for me to train for some reason was probably the Jet class. The Jet class was super hard for some odd reason. I don't know why. It didn't really flow with me, but I wouldn't call it boring. It was just kind of difficult. Jason Chen asked, what is your favorite MapleStory skill? Power Strike. No, of course, it's Hurricane. I love Hurricane for Bowmasters. I just think it's just such a majestic skill. I remember before I hit 4th job with my first Bowmaster, right when 4th job came out, I was just so fascinated by that skill. I was so excited to receive it. Just shooting arrows so fast like that, it was awesome. It was pretty cool. Daru322 asked, Boki, would you rather get your hands replaced by dustpans or sweat blueberry jam? What? Well, Daru, very good question. Yes, dustpans would be very hard and awkward to maneuver, of course. Sweating blueberry jam can actually be beneficial. Reasoning. You can actually sweat and make money. You know, you sweat, you get some blueberry jam, and you sell it to people. And maybe it'll taste really good. It'll be authentic blueberry jam, and only you can make it by sweating. And hear this, while you're working, capping the blueberry jams, you'll be sweating. So you'll be making more blueberry jam. It's a vicious cycle. And you'll always smell sweet. Never have to get cologne or deodorant. A natural body odor. Alright guys, well that has been this week's Q&A with the Bouquet. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Also, don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below, and I will try to answer them in the next episode of Q&A with the Bouquet. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Bouquet, and we'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye. Q&A with the Bouquet.